Today, we will enter the celestial realm to unveil the mysteries and wonders of the Archangel Barachiel, a figure shrouded in light and divine blessings. Barachiel, whose name means God's blessing, is an archangel revered for his association with happiness and spiritual inspiration. In this video, we'll delve into the depths of mythology and spirituality to reveal 9 fascinating curiosities about Barachiel. From his Hebrew origins to his association with the protection of artists and the transmission of divine revelations, each aspect of his essence leads us to a deeper understanding of the archangel's presence and influence in our lives. As we unravel Barachiel's secrets, we will discover his connection with the color white, a symbol of purity and peace, and his role as an intercessor for prayers, guiding us to attain divine graces and blessings. He inspires us to practice gratitude, reminding us to recognize and value the gifts we receive on a daily basis. Get ready for an enriching spiritual journey as we explore the influence and wisdom of Archangel Barachiel. His presence reminds us that happiness and divine blessing are always within our reach, guiding us towards a life of meaning and inner joy. Embrace this opportunity to learn more about one of the lesser-known but equally powerful archangels and allow his light to illuminate your path. The name Barachiel has Hebrew origins and can be translated as God's blessing or God is blessed, reflecting his nature as the bearer of divine blessings. The etymology of his name offers us a deep insight into his role and meaning as an archangel, suggesting that his essence is intrinsically linked to the idea of blessing and being blessed by God. The word blessing carries with it significant symbolic power, denoting the ability to confer grace, prosperity, and divine protection. In this context, Barachiel is seen as an agent of divine benevolence, an intermediary between God and humanity, whose presence is a sign of God's grace and goodness in our lives. Furthermore, the alternative translation of his name as God is blessed suggests an even deeper connection with the divine nature. In this interpretation, Barachiel is seen as a reflection of God's own nature, which is the source of all the blessings we receive. Therefore, as we contemplate the origin of Barachiel's name, we are invited to reflect on the nature of blessings in our lives and the role of archangels as messengers and agents of divine grace. May we always remember the deep meaning behind Barachiel's name and seek his intercession in our lives, trusting in his ability to bless us with God's blessings. Barachiel is often considered the Archangel of Happiness, associated with bringing joy and spiritual well-being to people. His energy is seen as a source of inspiration and hope, capable of lifting spirits and bringing a sense of inner peace and contentment. The idea of Barachiel as the Archangel of Happiness is deeply rooted in his nature as the bringer of divine blessings, as happiness is often seen as a blessing from God. Barachiel's association with happiness can also be understood in the light of his role as the Archangel of divine benevolence. Happiness is often seen as an expression of God's grace in our lives, and Barachiel is seen as a channel through which this grace is transmitted. His presence is seen as a reminder that true happiness comes not from without, but from within, from a deep connection with the divine. In addition, Barachiel is also associated with happiness because of his ability to inspire and motivate people to seek joy and contentment in their lives. His presence is seen as a beacon of light that guides people towards a more positive and optimistic state of mind, even in the midst of life's difficulties and challenges. Therefore, by considering Barachiel as the Archangel of Happiness, we are reminded of the importance of cultivating an attitude of gratitude and appreciation for life. May we always seek joy and spiritual well-being in our lives, trusting in Barachiel's presence and grace to guide us on this journey of discovery and inner fulfillment. May we always remember that true happiness comes from a deep connection with the divine and that Barachiel is always by our side, ready to bless us with his light and joy. Barachiel is recognized as a protector of artists, being a source of inspiration and creativity for those who seek to express their art. His influence is seen as a force that helps overcome artistic blockages and find new forms of expression. Barachiel's association with the protection of artists goes back to the idea that art is a manifestation of divine beauty in the human world. As an archangel of divine blessing, Barachiel is considered an ally of artists, guiding them on their creative journey and inspiring them to explore new possibilities in their art. In addition, Barachiel is seen as a guardian of the arts, protecting artists from negative influences and helping to channel creative energy in a positive way. His presence is seen as a source of encouragement and support for those who dedicate their lives to artistic expression. For artists, invoking Barachiel's presence is a way of seeking inspiration and protection on their creative journey. He is seen as a faithful ally, ready to help overcome challenges and find new forms of expression. His influence is seen as a blessing that elevates art to a higher level, making it an expression of divine beauty and truth. So, by considering Barachiel as the protector of artists, we are reminded of the importance of art as an expression of the human soul and of the need to protect and nurture this expression. May we always seek Barachiel's inspiration and protection in our creative lives, trusting in his guidance to help us reach new heights of excellence and beauty in our art. May we always remember the vital role that art plays in our search for divine truth and beauty, and the positive influence that Barachiel exerts on those who dedicate themselves to this noble quest. Barachiel is mentioned in apocryphal texts as one of the archangels responsible for transmitting divine revelations to prophets and sages. His presence in these stories reflects his connection with divine communication and his ability to reveal hidden truths to seekers of truth. In the apocryphal texts, Barachiel is portrayed as a heavenly messenger who plays a crucial role in transmitting divine revelations to important figures such as prophets and sages. His presence is seen as a sign of God's closeness and the importance of the messages he conveys. Barachiel's association with divine revelations underscores his nature as an archangel of communication and wisdom. His influence is seen as a source of inspiration and guidance for those who seek to understand the mysteries of the universe and the deepest spiritual truths. In addition, Barachiel's presence in the stories of divine revelations highlights his importance as an intermediary between the divine and the human. He is seen as a vital link in the chain of communication between God and humanity, transmitting messages and guidance that help illuminate people's spiritual path. For seekers of truth and scholars of the sacred scriptures, the figure of Barachiel is a source of inspiration and wisdom. His presence in the apocryphal texts is a reminder of the importance of seeking divine truth and of the archangel's ability to guide us in this search. So, by considering Barachiel as the guardian of divine revelations, we are reminded of the importance of spiritual communication in our lives and the positive influence that the archangels have on our spiritual journeys. May we always seek Barachiel's guidance and wisdom in our lives, trusting in his ability to lead us to divine truth. Barachiel is often associated with the color white, symbolizing purity, peace, and the divine presence. The color white has historically been seen as a symbol of purity and innocence, reflecting divine light and the presence of God. In this context, Barachiel's association with the color white suggests his nature as a celestial being of purity and goodness. The color white is also often associated with peace and tranquility, evoking a sense of calm and serenity. In this sense, Barachiel's presence as an archangel associated with the color white can be seen as a reminder of the inner peace and spiritual harmony he brings to people. In addition, the color white is often seen as a symbol of the divine presence, representing the light and purity of God. Barachiel's association with the color white suggests his closeness to the divine and his ability to transmit this light and purity to others. For those who seek Barachiel's guidance and protection, the association with the color white can be seen as a sign of his presence and influence in their lives. The color white is seen as a physical manifestation of Barachiel's spiritual presence, reminding the faithful of his constant closeness and protection. So, by considering Barachiel as associated with the color white, we are reminded of the purity and peace he brings to our lives. May we always seek Barachiel's guidance and protection, trusting in his ability to envelop us with his divine light and guide us towards peace and spiritual harmony. It is believed that Barachiel intercedes for people's prayers, helping to achieve divine graces and blessings. This belief is rooted in the idea that archangels have the ability to intercede on behalf of humanity before God, conveying our petitions and supplications. Barachiel's intercession is seen as an act of love and compassion, demonstrating his concern for people's spiritual well-being and his desire to help meet their needs and aspirations. His intercession is seen as a sign of God's goodness and willingness to hear and answer our prayers. In addition, Barachiel's intercession is also seen as a way of strengthening people's faith, reminding them that they are not alone in their struggles and difficulties. His intercession is seen as a reminder that God is always present and willing to help us, even in the most difficult times. For those who seek Barachiel's intercession in their lives, prayer plays a fundamental role. It is believed that by praying to Barachiel, we are inviting his presence and help into our lives, trusting in his ability to lead us to divine grace and blessing. By considering Barachiel as an intercessor through prayer, we are reminded of the importance of faith and trust in our spiritual lives. May we always seek Barachiel's intercession in our prayers, trusting in his ability to help us attain divine graces and blessings. May we always remember that, even in times of difficulty, we can count on Barachiel's loving intercession and God's generous response to our prayers. Barachiel is a source of inspiration for the practice of gratitude, reminding us to recognize and value the blessings we receive in our lives. His influence encourages us to cultivate a grateful heart, capable of recognizing God's goodness in all areas of our lives and finding joy in the little things. The practice of gratitude is seen as a powerful way of raising our spiritual vibration and attracting more blessings into our lives. By recognizing and appreciating the blessings we receive, we make room for more abundance and prosperity in our lives, as we are aligned with the positive energy of the universe. In addition, Barachiel's inspiration for gratitude is also related to his nature as the Archangel of Happiness. By cultivating a grateful heart, we are able to experience more joy and contentment in our lives, because we are attuned to the positive energy that Barachiel radiates. For those who seek Barachiel's inspiration for gratitude, the daily practice of giving thanks for the blessings received is fundamental. Gratitude not only helps us recognize the blessings we already have, but also opens us up to receiving more blessings into our lives, creating a cycle of abundance and prosperity. So, by considering Barachiel as an inspiration for gratitude, we are reminded of the importance of recognizing and valuing the blessings in our lives. May we always seek inspiration from Barachiel to cultivate a grateful heart and find joy in the little things in life. May we always remember that gratitude is a powerful spiritual tool that helps us attract more blessings and prosperity into our lives. Barachiel is seen as a spiritual guide who helps us find joy and purpose in life, guiding us towards inner happiness. His presence is like a soft light that illuminates our path, reminding us to seek true happiness within ourselves and not in external things. As a spiritual guide, Barachiel helps us to find meaning in our lives, guiding us towards the path of inner happiness. He reminds us of the importance of cultivating a deep connection with our inner selves and with the divine as a source of true joy and contentment. In addition, Barachiel also helps us to find purpose in our lives, guiding us to discover our unique talents and passions. He reminds us that each of us has a special role to play in this world and that finding and following that purpose is essential to our happiness and fulfillment. Barachiel's presence as a spiritual guide also reminds us of the importance of living in harmony with the divine and the universe. He guides us to seek true happiness through compassion, gratitude and love, reminding us that these are the true foundations of a full and happy life. For those who seek Barachiel's guidance in their lives, the practice of meditation and contemplation is a powerful tool. Through meditation, we can connect with Barachiel's energy and wisdom, allowing him to guide us on our spiritual path and help us find true inner happiness. Thus, by considering Barachiel as a spiritual guide, we are reminded of the importance of seeking true happiness within ourselves. May we always seek Barachiel's guidance and wisdom in our lives, trusting in his ability to guide us to true joy and purpose. May we always remember that inner happiness is the key to a full and meaningful life, and that Barachiel is always by our side, ready to guide us on our spiritual path. Although there is no official liturgical feast of the Catholic Church dedicated to Barachiel, some religious and esoteric groups celebrate his influence and protection on specific dates. These celebrations often take place on dates that are symbolically significant, such as during the feasts of the archangels or on dates that have a special connection to Barachiel. In esoteric circles, Barachiel is often celebrated and invoked in rituals and ceremonies aimed at attracting his benevolent influence. These practices can include specific prayers, meditations and rituals that are performed to honor and invoke Barachiel's presence and protection. Although there is no official Catholic Church celebration dedicated to Barachiel, many faithful venerate him as a powerful and benevolent archangel, seeking his intercession in times of need and thanking him for his blessings and protection. Devotion to Barachiel is often an expression of faith and trust in the goodness of God and the intercession of the archangels. For those who wish to celebrate Barachiel's influence and protection in their lives, it is important to do so with respect and reverence. This can include practicing specific prayers dedicated to Barachiel, performing rituals of gratitude and creating a sacred space in the home or other place dedicated to his veneration. Although there is no official liturgical celebration of the Catholic Church dedicated to Barachiel, his influence and protection are celebrated and honored by many faithful and spiritual practitioners around the world. May we always remember Barachiel's presence and protection in our lives, trusting in his intercession and guidance on our spiritual path. As we explore the many facets and aspects of Archangel Barachiel, we are taken on a journey of spiritual discovery and reflection. His influence as the Archangel of Happiness, artistic inspiration, gratitude and spiritual guidance reminds us of the importance of seeking true joy and purpose in our lives. Barachiel shows us that happiness lies not only in material achievements, but also in a deep connection with our spiritual essence and the divine. Barachiel's association with the color white reminds us of the purity and peace we can find when we connect with the divine light within. His intercession through prayer encourages us to trust in God and seek His grace and blessings in our lives. As the guardian of divine revelations, Barachiel inspires us to seek wisdom and spiritual truth in our life journeys. Barachiel, the Archangel of Happiness, artistic inspiration, gratitude and spiritual guidance, is a benevolent and powerful presence in our lives. May we always seek His guidance and protection, trusting in His ability to guide us to true happiness and inner fulfillment. May we always remember that, even in the most difficult times, Barachiel is by our side, ready to bless us with His light and His joy. Thank you for embarking on this journey of discovery and reflection with me. Thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery about Archangel Barachiel. If you enjoyed this video and want to continue learning about spiritual and inspiring topics, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss out on any content. Leave a like if this video resonated with you and share it with your friends and family so that more people can benefit from these messages. If you have any experiences or thoughts to share about Archangel Barachiel, don't hesitate to leave a comment below. Your opinion is very important to us. Don't forget to explore the recommended videos that appear on the screen, as they may contain more valuable information about archangels and other spiritual topics. Once again, thank you for watching to the end. May the light and inspiration of Archangel Barachiel always be present in your life. See you next time.